Hi guys, EBPMAN here with Tablets for Me. And today we're going to take a look at another box that is really a cord cutter's dream. If you are looking for a box that's going to allow you to stream online content and really eliminate the need of having either satellite TV, cable TV, and you want to go strictly internet based, this is a box that you should consider. Let's check out the Mifanstech box, and this is the T95. So now let's take a look at what the box highlights. First of all, as you can see here, it is highlighting the fact that it is Wi-Fi, supports Miracast, AirPlay, and also some of the other formats there that are available for connectivity. On the back, you'll see that the box is pretty simple. It is highlighting the fact that it is a 4X CPU quad core, and it has a really intense 5X GPU. This is capable of playing 4K video as well. On the side here, we'll look at some of the other specs that we see. From a RAM perspective, it has 2 gig of RAM, 8 gig of ROM. It does support the wireless standards above 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, Bluetooth 4.0, and it has Android 5.1. So what we're going to do now is we'll just slide it open and see what's inside the box. All right, and take a look at this. Sure, everything here is nicely in focus. So this is our TV box, and this, I have to say, is probably the thinnest TV box I've reviewed to date. So notice how nicely thin this is, just slightly under an inch thick. And you'll notice here on the side, you do have some supporting ports. So you're going to be able to put an OTG cable in here. You're going to be able to put it looks like an SD card there, 2 USB slots on the back. We have a HD cable, LAN connection, AV for audio out, and then you have right there a power. On this side, there's really nothing else. There is an LED here that will light up and give you some information, and it does have an external antenna. So I'll put that on the side. Let's see, what else do we have here? We do have a remote, and this I think is probably larger than the remotes that we've seen with some of the other smart TV boxes that we've looked at. It has a power cable, HDMI cable, and a user guide. Now, taking a closer look at the box itself, you notice that you have an LED in the front. It's less than an inch thick. It does have multiple ports that you can connect to. Micro SD. It has an OTG cable connection here, 2 USB cables or connectors. On the back, you have an AV cable plug, a LAN connection, as well as an HD cable out. And then you have the power. This box does have the ability to connect via 2.4 and 5 gigahertz networks, which is great. And if you would like, you can use a hardwire connection as well. So a lot of flexibility there. It is, as we mentioned, running the latest version of Android for these type devices, and it's preloaded with a ton of software or apps that you'll be able to use to view a wide variety of content online. So once this box starts up, what you'll find is a very simple to use graphical interface, and it's really broken things out really simply. You do have Kodi Media Center, which we're going to go into, and I'll show you what that's all about, but that's going to be a major source of the content. You have an updater that updates Kodi, the Media Center. You have apps, you have Dropbox, and today's date. Music, a memory manager here that you can use to clear out memory as the box is being using up the memory as you're playing things. A browser, and then you have settings. So let's go into settings for a second just to show you what's going on here. So this is a version of Android that's very similar to, or it's actually what you find on like Android TV boxes. So if you think about the NVIDIA Shield and you think about some other TVs that have Android built in, this is what you're going to find. So you have some basic things that are very similar to these solutions where you can set up your network, you can set up your display settings, sound quality, do a software reset, and also do updates. And as we go down, you'll see that there is the ability to connect keyboards, there's the ability to connect mice. You do have also some Bluetooth accessories that you can add, and also security, as you can see there on the bottom. So this is all the kind of stuff that you would expect to find in an Android ecosystem. Now let's take a look at some of the apps before we before we go into some of the things that you have here. So first what we'll do is we'll go into the app area, and you're going to find a lot of pre-installed apps. These apps are going to be able to give you content. You have an app installer where you can manually install apps on an SD card or USB stick, a browser, some downloads that you can make, Dropbox, Facebook, and again some file management tools. We could go into Kodi. This is another area that you can go into, or you could go through that big button. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave Kodi for last. We just want to show you some of the things that are there. So we're going to use Mobdro. I've done some other reviews with Film on Live, but I wanted to show you this product today. So once you select this, and we're going to go ahead and go beyond this stuff. So let me just go until I can say OK. And let me go back one more. And we'll go one more out. So this just opened up the browser. So we're escaping out of this. So now what you see here is all the content sections that are available. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into one of the content sections. So I'm going to go into channels, or we'll do shows. So once we go into shows, it's going to bring up all the content that's available immediately for viewing. I'm going to right arrow once, and you can see shows. And these are the shows that are currently available. This is what's going on the channels or the news. I can choose, again, some categories for some channels. If I want to see what's going on the CW, I can just click on it. And it's going to stream real time the content that's available there. So I'm selecting it now. And what you'll see is it's probably going to start streaming some TV show. I'll give it a second. So let me lower the TV here. So this is streaming live TV coming on from the CW. So you saw how quickly that was and how quickly it started streaming all the content. So this is happens to be the 100. And again, this is a complete cord-free, cable-free type experience that I was able to see the content online. I could go to any other channel, so I can go to Fox, and there's some advertising stuff here, so we'll just skip that. And it's going to start streaming content that's available on Fox as well. So this is content that's available right now. So you can see how clear it is and how it's just providing the content. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit out of this as well. And you can, again, as we were seeing, you can go to various categories, as you can see here: news, shows, movies, sports, music, animals, and tech. So a lot of nice content that you can get. And again, this is streaming it, and all you need is an internet connection. There are other things that you can go into. So like we'll go into Showbox, which is also pre-installed. And what we have here is, again, a lot of video content that you can start streaming immediately. All these movies or TV shows will stream, so this gives you kind of a sense of what kind of content is available as well. So we'll exit out of this. Let me go into Kodi. So this is to give you a sense of what Kodi is all about. So you saw a lot of content, and again, this is all you need is an internet connection. So this is Kodi, and Kodi is also a media center, but with all of these what they call add-ons or scripts, what you do is you get the ability to see a lot of content available online. So I'm going to go into my add-on window, and I'm going to see what I have available to choose from. And you're going to see that each one of these is going to give you access to something different or something, another source of information. So each one is going to allow you to see some content. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose Genesis so just we can see what's in there. So Genesis is going to give you access to the TV shows, movies, and if I look at, let's say, airing today TV shows, it's going to go and see what's available and display it. If I go into returning TV shows, it will basically do the same thing. It will go and run a script to see what's available. And you could do this for a lot of different content. There are other shows or plugins that are going to give you access to content. So for example, Sports Devil is going to give you access to all sports content, and then each one of these will give you, again, visibility into really large variety of TV shows. So let's go into one channel, for example. And we'll go into one channel, we'll go into TV shows, and we'll see what is available. So I'm going to do most popular. And once you choose most popular, it's going to go out to the internet and it's going to find the most popular TV shows, and it's just going to list them. And then what I have is the ability to just select them and then just start viewing. And you can see there's a lot of popular content here that you'll be able to see. Very I think, very rich when it comes to the content that's available. So Kodi is going to give you the ability to just stream an enormous amount of content. It's not just videos, but it's also music. So you do have a lot of music videos and just music as well. So we're going to get out of this program as well. And I'm just going to go down and choose the power off, just the power off of it. And this program does get updated rather frequently. There are newer versions of Kodi, up to, I believe, up to Kodi 16.1, and it's updated rather frequently in the community. So you also have, as you notice here, a Netflix. You do have Pandora, which you can also log into and stream. You have Skyping capabilities. You do have other video sources of content, so like Megabox HD. So once you launch that for the first time, you can see this is the kind of content that's available. And all you literally have to do is just highlight the content that you want to see, and then all you do is select it, and it'll take a couple seconds, and it'll start streaming this content. Again, 100% cord free. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you, besides being able to get an enormous amount of media, you can log into the Play Store with your credentials and then download really almost every single app that's available. Games. This box does support 2K video playback, and if you have a Bluetooth remote controller, you can actually use this to play games from it. It does have access to your Google Play Music if you subscribe to it and you download it. And as we talked about earlier, it does have Netflix support. Facebook is also something that you have access to right here, so giving you again access to all your social media. And if again you find that there's an app that's not available, once again you can go into the Play Store and then just download it. So now, before we conclude, I just wanted to show you this how the box looks when it's enabled. So you notice right there you have the time that it's connected via Wi-Fi, the fact that it's enabled, and then very, very small profile box, similar to what I would say an Apple TV. So you see a really easy to use interface, as we saw, access to a normal amount of content, and again, a lot of flexibility. So this concludes our review of the Mifanstech TV box. Again, probably one of the more powerful boxes that you find on Amazon and within the Mifanstech line of TV boxes. Great product, and I want to thank Mifanstech for making this product available for us to review. If you have any comments or questions, please ask. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So this concludes our review of the T95 TV box. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.